Hey, welcome back. We're going to look at the second section of my series on Randy Rhoads. The first part we talked about his life, how he got into Quiet Riot, how he got into Ozzy, and eventually his untimely death in 1982. In this part, we're actually going to look at the songs that he wrote while he was with Ozzy. The first song we're going to look at is Diary of a Madman. It's tuned to E flat. So we're going to put the chords down here so you can follow along. And we're going to just start out just slowly doing the chords. First chord. Take your pinky off. Next chord is like a bar. And these two fingers on the G string and E string. And they slide down. Sort of. Then you go to this chord, and this chord. Just simply put your third finger down. There we go. So the whole thing together would be. Part, which is a fun little. And it gets into distortion and stuff. But let's just focus on that first part and practice that. And the next section, we're going to show you the solo for Diary of a Madman. Alright, let's look at the solo section of the Diary of a Madman. It starts off like this. But what is that? So it's right in the E string. Then it's a slide from the E, or the 7th fret, 7th to the 5th, like D. And these two fingers here, leaving the G string, touching the G string. F sharp, pinky, those two, bottom notes, 5th fret. Pretty cool, right? So the solo is A flat, a little vibrato there. Then it goes. Again. These seem to me to be harmonic minor licks because just the stretches. This right here is just a pentatonic minor root in, I guess, third. Pretty cool, right? The next song we're going to look at is Believer. And the reason is, it's in E flat also, and I won't have to change the guitar. This here guitar is very easy to tune up and down at will. So we're going to keep it on E flat for Believer. Okay, now we're going to go on to Believer. We're going to do the main riff and the solo section. We're just doing little snippets of these songs, just to get a variety of some of the songs that Randy Rhoads did. If you want to see a full song by him or someone else, just leave a comment and we'll see if we can do it. The main riff to Believer goes like this. That's not part of it, but it sounds good. So, it's open string first, open A. The second part is then it goes into a second section, which is now this part, he changes that up a lot. He does something down here, he does something over here. It does change a lot. Just for this video, we're going to use one of the ones he uses, and it's because he does double it. He doubles it and does harmonies with it and so forth. But again. Back into the main riff. Next we'll look at the solo section. Alright, so let's look at the solo section of Believer. Here's something like this. Part is a very familiar pentatonic run that you see a lot by like Jimmy Page, David Gilmour, Hendrix, all the guys. It's like it's in a lot of songs. So it starts off with that. This is nothing more than a pentatonic minor run up and down here. Then it goes to this other run next. That's pretty cool run. You're good to practice, you know. Then it goes into a pivot lick. The same pivot lick, but instead of the 19th fret, you hit the 18th fret. It ends on the 20th fret. Then there's a monster run. A lot of legato in it. Practice that run. I would do it with alternate picking at first. Just to get familiar with it. I think the next one we're going to do is Crazy Train, because we're going to change guitars because Crazy Train is tuned to E. And well, let's see how it goes. All right, so let's do Crazy Train by Ozzy with my standard tune guitar. It starts off with sort of a combination bass guitar, F sharp, D, A, F sharp, D, right? Right? Goes into the first section. Now there's a fill in there. The fill is a pentatonic minor pull-off. You see Randy does these a lot in a lot of his songs. Revelation's Mother Earth, I remember there was one very similar going down. So it's a cool thing to practice, really. It gets your legato, gets your fingers going, because you're not picking each note. You know? And so it's a cool technique. All right, so then it moves from there into the F sharp D, sharp D again, A. Here's another fill. So that's very reminiscent of the Believer song, where the solo where I was showing you. So you got that same barring of the bottom notes. Back into the verse section. And it goes into it's another fill. So the fill is. So what that is it's just basically very reminiscent of also one of his other solos. It's and also very Iron Maiden-ish. They do the pivot licks basically, but this one's just doing like a chromatic run up the neck. I read an article where Randy spoke about this particular lick, and he said he doesn't do it to perfection each time live anyway. So it's just a run. So next we're going to look at the solo section and take it from there. Alright, so let's take a look at the solo for Crazy Train. So it starts off with here we go. So what did we just do there? Okay, so it starts off with these taps and the pull-offs. 7th fret, 10th fret on the B string, tapping the 14, then the 15. So move this down, and tap. Right, a couple easy licks there, then And this there is just a. And that's that lick. So it's all tapped out down there. Just take them one lick at a time, real slow, and you'll have it. But it's pretty cool stuff we went over. We learned a little bit of Randy Rhoads, his techniques and so forth that he used. There's a lot of legato. And if you want to do a whole song, let me know. We'll do a whole song. Put it down in the comments and we'll see if we can do it. Until next time, see you later.